Hello everybody, my name is Pushkar Joshi and I'm the developer of the Pen tool, which is basically a vector path editing tool built within the larger Google Web Designer tool. This creates canvas elements that you can position and animate their positions just like any other web elements using the Google Web Designer timeline. So let me start from the beginning. I'm gonna delete this path that I'd created and enter the Pen tool. Now you can see that we have a number of options. We can set the color of the stroke. So let me pick a blue color, and we can also set the fill color. So I can pick a kind of reddish color and set the stroke width, which I will set at 6 pixels. Now if you simply click anywhere on the stage, you're going to create a polyline. And if you hover over the first anchor point, the cursor feedback is showing that you're going to end that path, you're going to close that path by clicking there like we did so. Now clicking elsewhere will add a new point to a different polyline, and you can continue this way. If you wanted to end the path right here, you can hit escape, and now clicking elsewhere will start yet another path. Alternately, if you wanted to, you can exit the pen tool, you can deselect that selected path and re-enter the pen tool with no path selected. Now clicking anywhere will create a new path as before. So let me go ahead and delete everything again so we can start fresh. If you wanted to create a curved path, you can click and drag on the stage, and this will create cubic Bezier curves. The handles of the anchor points right now are mirrored for continuity, but if you wanted to break the continuity, you can hold down the Alt key and drag one of the handles. Now you'll notice that the continuity has been broken at this anchor point. Alternately, you can double click on one of the anchor handles, and as long as you keep moving just that one anchor handle point, it remains asymmetric. So as you notice here, the anchor point here is also asymmetric. There are a number of cursor feedback options that we get. If you hover over the path, you can see that if you were to click here, you were going to add a new anchor point. Similarly, if you hover over a anchor handle, the cursor changes so that it shows you can edit the anchor handle by clicking on it. And notice that we can edit the path as we're drawing it. So here, the path is not yet closed. I can keep adding new anchor points to it and go back and edit the existing anchor points. Basically, we don't have a subselect tool. All the actions are undoable by hitting Control Z and redoable by hitting Control Y. And of course, the same steps are available by using the edit menu up above. And of course, all of this works also in 3D. So you can rotate the path any way you'd like, go back into the pen tool and continue editing it, and you can keep editing it in its new 3D position. We can also create a completely new path off the XY plane. So if I were to rotate this stage across the y-axis here, and let me turn on the grid. Now I can start a new path on a different plane. And of course, you can change the fill and stroke colors after and the stroke width after the path has already been created. So if I wanted to change the stroke color here to be, say, a linear gradient, and I can do so. And if I wanted to change the fill color to be a radial gradient, I can do the same pretty easily. So that's it.